Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to everyone. The title of our paper for today's presentation is Enhancing Student Self-Efficacy in Oral Presentations, a Proposed Conceptual Framework for Seamless Learning Environments. This paper was written by three of us. I am the main author, MAJDAH, and my two co-authors are Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Fadil Yahya and also Associate Professor Dr. Latisha Asmat Shafi'i. The issue that lies behind this conceptual paper or the problem is that some students believe that oral presentations in English was challenging due to their anxiety and lack of confidence, according to Susia et al. 2023. And in today's world, we can see that there is a term digital anxiety that being experienced by the students, which is the fear of using technologies in learning. Irola Real et al. 2023 believe that some students still experience the anxiety, lack of preparedness, and low confidence when they deliver oral presentations. And based on this issue, we try to highlight actually two terms that came from this conceptual paper. We have self-efficacy. So, according to Bandura 1987, it is individuals' belief in the ability to perform specific tasks successfully, and by having this, it can shape the students' confidence, motivation, and overall performance in their oral presentation. And another one is seamless learning environments. I think this is quite new for some people when they heard this term. It provides digital tools and online platforms usage, as well as real-time feedback to produce an interactive and flexible learning experience, according to Halima et al. 2022. What is the objective of this conceptual paper? It is trying to propose a framework that could offer practical strategies for enhancing students' self-efficacy in oral presentations within seamless learning environments. So we noticed that there are few challenges in enhancing self-efficacy in oral presentations. Examples would be like they have limited preparation time, anxiety, they feel discomfort with their peer evaluation, and also sometimes the content is in terms of the quality of the content also part of the challenges. And some students feel fear of making mistakes, and they have limited practice opportunities that being given to them. All right. And we can also sometimes they are not really confident with themselves when they try to do the presentation itself. I mean, they did not they are influenced by other people's negative feedbacks as well. Okay, based on this, there are in order to understand this, we have to see the underpinning theories that lies behind. So we focuses on two theories: Bandura's self-efficacy theory by Albert Bandura. This theory serves as a foundation to understand how individuals develop self-efficacy in their abilities. And based on this theory, there are four primary sources that Bandura focuses. One is mastery experiences, vicarious experiences, verbal persuasion, and physiological and emotional states. And then seamless learning theory also by Tan et al. 2006 believe and refers that self-learning, seamless learning is actually the continuity of learning across various contexts, which include formal, informal settings, physical and digital environments. It also consists of individual and collaborative experiences that align with the mobile technology usage, which allows students to engage in learning activities beyond the traditional classrooms. Besides that, also, Sharples et al. 2015 refers seamless learning as individuals' experiences of continuous education when they intentionally incorporate diverse learning activities across various locations, times, technology, and social contexts. Right. So by looking at these two terms, we are trying to integrate self-efficacy and also seamless learning. So by combining Bandura self-efficacy theory with seamless learning principles, educators actually can create a holistic approach to improve student self-efficacy in oral presentations. So, for example, like when we see under self-efficacy theory, the mastery experiences of students can be reinforced through their repeated practices and digital simulations. Meanwhile, vicarious experiences can be facilitated via recorded presentations and peer modeling. So in addition, educators and peers' verbal persuasion can be improved, can be enhanced through online discussions forums and AI-generated feedback. So we can see that now we're using lots of AI. So on the other hand, strategies for managing students' physiological and emotional states can be incorporated through mindfulness exercises, or we can say stress reduce techniques that can be applied within seamless learning platforms. Okay, so by having that, we have coming up with a proposed conceptual framework for enhancing self-efficacy in oral representation within seamless learning environment. So this framework actually uh, can, integrate these four sources and oral presentations that can indicate that self-efficacy in oral presentation does not only rely on the student's ability alone, but it needs support and also guidance from others as well. Alright, so by observing how other students or other friends presenting, it can help the students to gain their can improve their self-efficacy, whether it's online or offline context. Okay, so here the seamless learning environment also enables the flexible and also flexible and persistent learning has to ensure that students can rehearse, can practice their presentations across various time and setting, informal or informal context. Right. So the proposed framework also intends to, I mean, combine these two, Bandura self theory and seamless learning theory. Okay. So this can be implemented in education settings through a structured technology enhanced approach, and also instructors and students also can create an engaging and supportive environment that enhance students' self-efficacy in oral presentations. So in conclusion, the proposed conceptual framework provides experiential learning opportunities. It also enhances personalized feedback, peer collaboration, emotional support. So by implementing this framework, it can foster a supportive learning environment which helps students develop presentation skills and overcome barriers. So for future research, we believe that the role of artificial intelligence AI, cultural influences and self-efficacy and strategies for enhancing self-efficacy in seamless learning environment should be further investigated. So with that, thank you very much for our presentation.